So we just came out of. Ooh. That is a wonderful Celestia cosplay. Okay, so we just came out of the. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. So we just came out of the John Delancey panel. It was funny, as always is. I'm on my way to Fanbuilt with Lee Tokar right now.
What's your new website? If you're not on the website now, get on the website. We're going to keep all of your profile pictures. It's going to be relaunched and revamped, and you're going to have, it's basically going to look like your own personal website, like Facebook, but it's not like, it's going to look like Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, so it'll show you the jobs, it'll show you what your profile is, and it'll show you what you do, except it's all the videos are going to be like, look at what my cat does. And like, it's just things that you make together, and each one, each project, each demo that you have that you upload will be a little poster, just like on Netflix, that you can side scroll. Because that's, I thought, it's kind of the way things are going, and I just want it to look better than it does. We want to always get better. So if you have your own nerd herds at home, in your own cities, wherever you are, and spread the word, then get them together, go out and do nerdy things. This is going to be your section. There's 2 sections where you, the fans, can make Fanbuilt your own and build it yourself, because that's what Fanbuilt was supposed to be, built by the fans. One is random fandom. Get yourself on camera on a street corner or in a comic book store. Tell people what you're fans of. I like muffins, so go and talk about that with a chef, you know, and do that. Or I like My Little Pony. Talk to somebody about that. Send in your video. We'll find it and we'll put you on there if it gets enough likes on it. If you do it best, and we want it to look guerrilla. We don't want it to look fancy schmancy, because I'm not into it. TV is a dying art. That's what I'm saying. So just make it look good. Just be yourself. Make sure the recording is good. So get a good on mic camera, whether it's a DSLR or an XLR camera, or whether it's a video camera. Just make sure that it sounds good, and send it in. 1 minute, 2 minutes maximum, no longer than that, because it's an 11-minute segment. So send in your random fandoms, and just put it in the byline in caps, what section it's in, random fandom or nerd herd, and then your name, and then the people that are involved. You could send that in an email. I don't know how to make that go. Maybe
they could also, in theory, they could also upload it somewhere, put a hashtag, and then we could download it and then re-upload it to the site. So like they could put it up on YouTube, do it like a hashtag, and then we could do that one.
Okay, that sounds like smarter than me. So, but that'll be, yes.
Okay, I heard this display back at Las Vegas about 3 years ago.
Yep.
And I've forgotten it completely.
Most of us have forgotten Las Vegas anyway.
Yes, we've tried desperately to forget all about Las Vegas.
But I also forgot about Fanbuilt, and the reason is I don't see links for it on sites where I'm posting my fiction.
It's because we're still in beta.
Yeah.
We haven't even launched yet. We have like so many people now that we actually took down. If you go to the site, I think I asked Rick Warren. Oh, by the way, Rick Warren, our new IT guy. Rick Warren. Rick Warren. You're going to know a lot about him in the very near future. I asked him to pull our stats down so that people don't see our analytics, because I'd rather have people believe we have 500,000 than prove that we only have 2. So I don't want people to say, oh, I got 2 people on there.
We want more than 2, though. Honestly, I'm just curious, what sites do you post on?
Mostly I go through Food Day.
Okay. Well, seeing as how I'm the Brony,
The Brony community liaison.
I should just talk to. I have all of them on Skype. I should just do that. Be like, hey,
That's
you
a
want to have
good
a Fanbuilt link on your site?
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, we're still reaching out to folks. We have been a lot of the bigger sites. Fanfiction.net. We've been in contact with. We've got a group on DeviantArt. We've been talking with Shadow Essence. We've been talking with. What's that one? The fantasy art one.
Elfwood?
Yes, Elfwood.
Nice.
Talking with them, and so we've been working with them to see if there are people that are interested in there. A lot of them came and joined us. We've got a bunch of users that still want to connect with things. There's active groups on the site right now. But you're right. There's not a lot of places where you're going to be seeing us right now, and that's because we've been trying to build the base so that then we can reach out. Once we've got something that people can come to, Because there's no point in reaching out and being like, come to Fanbuilt, if there's nothing there.
Yeah,
So
and,
now we've
or
got
come
stuff
to a
here.
broken site, like, we're
Exactly.
still knocking out the kinks, and the people keep coming, and so we have to keep track of all their profiles, and make sure that the transition from, we were with, Dolphin, which is, I can't stand, I don't like Dolphin. All the codes are written by Eastern Europeans, and they're hard to get a hold of, and whatever, but now we're going to Dolphin.
Thank you
we're
for
to
calling
Drupal, so we're
Dolphin.
just
My
gonna-
name is Peggy. I
Yeah.
am sorry that your site is broken.
So now we're gonna be a Drupal-based site, because it's easy, there's great apps, there's great things that you can put in there, great modules that we can put in there that are good for everybody, easy to use,
Yeah.
and easily scalable.
Yeah.
See, these are things I never knew about a couple years ago. I didn't even know what I literally didn't know what a meme was last year.
What?
I know, leave me alone, don't talk to Snips that way.
On the bright side, you still beat the U.S. government. They just found out about it like 2 weeks ago. Did you hear about this? It was, I saw this on the news. Like apparently there was actually a Senate meeting where they were discussing ISIS using memes and whether or not the government should use memes back.
For recruiting purposes?
Yeah, for like apparently they were going to post like the most interesting man in the world, and it says, I don't always look up, religious extremist groups. When I do, I don't join ISIS. And I'm like, is this real life? This is fake, right? It's a real thing. I'm sorry. It's huge
That's
tangent.
cuckoo bananas.
Yes.
Anyway, so,
If I could nerd out about
what?
if I could nerd out about Drupal, I'd love to. Nerd out about Drupal. Drupal,
Yeah,
very exciting.
nerd out, man.
Drupal, if you just for those of you who are at least familiar with what it is, it's a framework for websites so that you can build it and like you kind of like block things on top of each other like a block. So let's say that there's a cool feature for the site that you guys want to see. Then you write to us and we say, hey, I think it would be really awesome to do that. Then rather than having to take the whole site apart and put it back together again, the people that are building the site can build this little block and put it into the site, and it'll attach to everything else, and it could be done very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So if the fans really want something, it'll happen.
Oh, and you can also adjust your own profile page. So you can have it white lettering on black, black lettering on white, you could change your backgrounds. We wanted to make it so that it's user-friendly because I want every artist, because we're different kinds of multidisciplinary artists, we are all gonna have a different feeling about what we think aesthetically is good looking. And we have our own ideas, so, we're gonna have that, in the beginning, it's gonna be white on black, black on white, which is grayscale stuff, but you can choose that for yourself. But everything will be scalable, and as we mature, and as we get a bigger base, and as we learn how to, hopefully, create some kind of revenue through this thing, so that we can keep feeding itself and supporting the other artists and doing that stuff, we're just going to be learning from you. There's an inbox. You can talk to us. Tell us what you want. Tell us what. Yes.
Is there any way that we can contribute to the site, like donations or anything?
Yeah, there's going to be and Nikki Zuko had a really funny idea, because I think that the donate button is a really big part of it, and each artist, not on the artist page, but on their project pages, if they have 5 projects going, in the bottom right hand corner will be a little icon that says donate, and anybody can come in and donate, because that's going to be the economy of the thing. That's going to be how artists get supported, and that's how Fanbuilt as a company can go in and say, hey, this is getting a lot of hits, this particular project, that's going, either give them a contract and say, hey, do you want us to come in as co-producers and give you some money to help fund it, or we can just say, this is really worthy, I'm gonna give you $100.